Look what came in. Pow! I finally got the book. Shadowdark. I did have the PDF, but I'm one of those that likes to have the book in hand. And I've been going to town in this. I've been doing shadow maps and settlement maps, the overland hex maps. I've been building my world pretty much the past few hours here. YouTube channel, that's how I roll. I'm going to put his link in the description below. Hopefully I can put his playlist link in there. He came up with a really cool designer kind of kit, and it's very, very helpful. I've been picking at it, taking things out of it and stuff, and you can get it for free, or you can send him a couple bucks. That's what I did, just to say I appreciate what you've done there, because he kind of went all out on it, did some extra stuff to it. It's, again, the YouTube channels, that's how I roll. itch.co, whatever. I'll try to put that link in there too if I can. So he made this list here, this world. So when you're on Shadowdark, has everything, okay? If you want to create a world, it's got it. And it has the danger level, terrain type, and starting hex. So you're gonna make your hex real quick. Let's get this out of the way. I went to another website, Watabou, I believe it's what it's called, and it's pretty. I think a lot of people know it. And you could randomize your realm, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm starting off on an island. So eventually the crew is gonna sail away somewhere. So, but you're able to add certain interests and stuff. Like you'll see these two little white flags there. Those will be rolled up on. And there's one out here that I put called the Lighthouse of the Tide Solvent. You got your little towns, villages, and cities, which there's two of them. It's called Whitegate, White Crossford, something like that. So anyways, and then you got your villages or towns, Red Pass, Wintercott, and Azure Mill. That's where we're going to start off at. And that's the town I've been working on lately. So we got this from a, God's view here. And then I did this using the Shadowdark kit. That's how I roll, and the book of zooming in a little bit. So this is that kind of like a peninsula area up here of Azure Mill. And I did the oceans here, and I did the typical hex numbering, which as you guys may know, I do a little bit of light journaling in my games. So I love having hexes and numbering them out. So then when it comes to whatever happens, I can record it in the journal. So it gives me a history of it. So Azure Mill's right here, and it's in the grasslands, and there's the forest, and then there's coast and ocean. That's all rolled up on. But you could roll up your terrain, but I didn't do that because I did this first. So all I did was plug it in, the grassland, the forest and stuff. So you go that route. There's no wrong in how to make your maps or anything. You just have fun and let your imagination roll. So, and then on the back, I zoomed in on the settlement. Now this is strictly on the roll, except for the grassland here in the coastal, of course. But for like the towns, I rolled up a district, a slums district, and then 2 markets and a low district. And I'm in the middle of coloring it in, and you notice in the districts, it doesn't require that you number it, but I do. Like I said, to keep track and put it in a light journal entry of what's going on. This brown here, I know it's a little big. This is the main roadways. And then this goes down towards the city, going this way. With the slums, in the districts here like this, he made this thing called a settlement. You have a settlement name, settlement type, and alignment, which I rolled lawful. So it's gonna be a good place, I guess. But I'm thinking about rolling alignment on each of the districts too, like the slums. You roll for point of interest on there. It's a D4 roll. I only got 1 on the slums, which is a poor tavern. Low district, I rolled a 3, so there's 3 POIs. In the market, I rolled 3, and the same for this other market, 3 POIs there. So anyways, and then you get to roll for NPCs and give them a description and all that stuff if you want to do that. I'm kind of holding off a little bit because I want to be, since I'm playing this solo, I want to be kind of surprised in a way, like not really knowing until we're there. So like with the hexes, say like we go in from 5 to 14 or something. I don't exactly know what to expect. And that's why I kind of like to roll on it and then go from there. So, and the same with the markets here. I mean, I'm going to put down the point of interest in here eventually. So this is just me. This is just working on it right now. I've got to a point where I'm even putting a palisade walls around here, and actually put a dock over here outside of town. So the ships will be coming in here, and then this is the main route in. That's like an outpost, guard gates or whatever, and then a tower over here, lookout. And I'm just going to keep on doing something like that. So eventually this will be all filled in when I begin play. So I just been going to town here, man. There's Dawnwoods, which is right there is Dawnwood. So, and then Whitegate, and you got Stone Marshes. I'm just having a blast, guys. And then here's the NPCs. Here's an example. I kind of stopped after a while, after I was like, you know what? At the location slums, the name I rolled up was Kiara. Ancestry, I rolled up human, and the age was adolescent, a child. So I'm thinking maybe more of a teenager. Alignment neutral, and wealth is it's a wealthy teenager, but I'm kind of holding off on this. So when we encounter it, then I could roll stuff up. You know, we find out exactly who this person is. Go in there, it's almost like, all right, this is who we're looking for. I mean, I don't know, I just want to be more surprised, I guess, when I do my RPGs. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, this may be the way to go and may make it easier and all that. So I do tend to get a little complex in with some of the stuff. So yeah, again, like when we start to go from Azure Mill and start heading towards, Whitegate, the city, we got these hexes, and we get to roll for encounters in there. Encounterments, what the heck is that? Encounters and stuff. And then there's Dawnwood this way. Oh, and then you got your coastal and stuff. So you get to roll up, like, you know, you could roll up some monsters or whatever and stuff. The dock is over here somewhere if we decide to take a boat ride, you know, and then we go through all this. And each hex here, you roll for was it the danger level? Risky, deadly, yeah, right here, deadly, safe, and unsafe. That's one of the things on the world here. Bear with me, guys. I'm just kind of just going everywhere. I'm like excited. I don't really use a script when I do my videos, but on some of these, like Hex 6 has the point of interest there is a ravine home to a cult. So if we get to Hex 6, we're going to probably be dealing with something like that. Another one's like Hex 5 is a hermit's abode, self-titled king or queen. Didn't get too many point of interest on the hexes here. So there's a cave controlled by a sorcerer that could obviously lead to some kind of an adventure, you know. And then we got a temple over here on Hex 12, home to a oracle. So digging it. So and that's why I got it all written out here. So Hex 12's over here, and then there's the settlement, the town, Azure Mill. That's what I came up with. All these towns, you know, are random, so I just go with it. So I don't really get too picky on that. So unless it's really dumb. So that's a heads up. That's what I've been doing on my 4th of July. I wish you all a good, happy 4th of July, and thank you to all the new subscribers and the old subscribers. Really digging the solo RPGs. Again, I am a big time newbie. I'm not going to do any kind of review or anything on this because this book is obviously awesome. I personally believe it's really awesome. So it just has tons of tables in there, and I do plan on using Matt David's random encounters and stuff on certain things, special items or whatever. So, and that's what's so neat is you can use other books and just combine it into your adventure and stuff, and then make it yours. I just love it. So alrighty, I'll stop talking here. I just really wanted to show you, let you guys know I am into this, and there's gonna be plenty of videos out of this, and maybe doing it for quite a while. I don't know. It's really cool. Brings back the good old pre-teen Brian when he did Dungeons and Dragons back then with the Red Book or whatever. So yeah, you guys take care and happy 4th of July, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.